Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a few ColourPop items I got, and I know I just did a ColourPop review, but I'm so obsessed, you guys, and they're frankly a little bit new for me, and so I'm really enjoying this and I'm just going to keep doing it. Before I get started, I did want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been watching these videos. It is really vulnerable putting yourself out online, especially with no makeup on, especially when you're wearing a shirt that is literally the same color as your skin. I really appreciate everybody. Everyone's been sending me such awesome messages and stuff like that. Mostly right now, everybody who watches are people I know and I'm friends with in real life, which is kind of even more fun. Like, it makes it way more fun than if I had strangers sending me messages, to be honest. I've had some awesome suggestions that I'm also going to take to heart. The suggestions was that my camera settings might have been a bit off because I do use my phone right now. And the reason I'm using my phone is because I have a really good camera, but it's like huge. And so I would need to buy a tripod and stuff. And I am just not there with my YouTube yet. So right now I am using my phone. I think the camera is decent, but my settings were like kind of messed up on the last video and I fixed them. So now it's more like high definition with no blurring, no filters, nothing. Last video, I think it had a blurring filter on and I didn't notice. Kind of taints the whole version of the makeup when you can't see what's literally in front of you. This video, there's no filter. You can see all of my acne in all of its glory, so yay! Another suggestion was to move my ring light and my vanity so that it is facing this side light. My apartment is very small and I have my bed there and I have wardrobes here, so I can't really move things around too much, but my plan is eventually to figure out a way to get rid of this light on the side. For the meantime, I apologize, there is some light coming from that side as well, but I do have a ring light in front of me, so most of my light is coming from in front of me. We'll stop blabbing and start talking about what you guys came here to view. Actually, not really, because you guys, I asked what people wanted to see and everyone had different suggestions and nobody suggested another review. But here we are doing another review. So let's get started. So I ordered this ColourPop Stone Cold collection from the ColourPop website, as well as a few other products that I will also be trying. But this will be the main feature of this video. And the reason I ordered this is because my husband and I travel in our camper a lot. We actually used to live in a camper, and it's so annoying to always pack my brushes from home into the camper. It doesn't sound annoying, and it also doesn't sound like I should be wearing makeup while I'm camping, but as you guys know, wearing makeup for me is super fun and therapeutic, so even if I'm camping, I might be full glam. And having a set of brushes for the van and also for like traveling to other countries and stuff like that, once travel opens up, it would just be really nice to have a full set that packs away and I can just bring it with me, and it's kind of special. It's called the Stone Cold collection. I don't know if I said that already, and here we go. I'm gonna open it up. So it rolls out in this faux leather because ColourPop is super animal friendly all the time. So it's a faux leather pack and it's really hard to show you guys, but here, there's a lot of brushes here. And this retails for $32 US. The website is a US website, but that means it's like 40 bucks Canadian. And I have seen brushes at Sephora that cost more than 40 alone for one. So for me, this is a completely perfect deal. Like 40 bucks for all this, and they're gorgeous. Like the color and everything. Hopefully they're good quality, but I will put a link to them also in the description. So I didn't know anything about ColourPop until I started watching Raw Beauty Kristi, as you guys know, and she uses ColourPop like crazy, and I thought I would try ordering something online. So a few months ago, I ordered, oh, it's actually being used right now as my tripod stand. So it's called At Forest Sight, and it's Raw Beauty Kristi's collab with ColourPop, and it is so good. And I was like hooked with ColourPop right away because the prices are uncomparable for the quality. Like, you're getting Sephora quality with drugstore prices. That's when I was hooked, and since then I basically always have a ColourPop order on the go. I need to like chill a little bit, but the prices are so good. I can't. To get started, my face is clean, but I'm gonna go in with some more of this papaya milk from ColourPop, aka Fourth Ray, because it looks very YouTube-ish. Um, that feels so refreshing. That feels really, really good. I mean, it brought out some redness, but that's to be expected. Whenever I watch YouTubers and they're looking at themselves in their viewfinders, I'm like, ew. And now I'm doing it and I'm like, oh, okay, that smells so good. That milky stuff. Yes. I like to do my makeup a little bit out of order. I'm going to put on lipstick first. And it's not going to be my finished lip. It's just because I like to bring a little bit of life back into my face. And so today I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury MPS Kiss FS, which was given to me for my birthday by my beautiful sister-in-law. And I've never had a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, so I love this. And I just do one quick coat. I cannot stand having pale lips while I do my makeup. I can't. I don't know why. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm just trying to think of how I can incorporate these brushes. What I've been trying to do lately is not do a lot of face makeup, and my theory behind that is that I want to enhance my good features and not focus so much on covering what I don't like. So what I don't like is all of this, of course. Like you can see, it's quite harsh actually, but I'm trying really hard not to cover all of that to an extreme extent. I'm trying more to focus on bringing out my eyes and doing a great eyebrow and doing my hair cute and doing a cute lip and a cute outfit. And I feel like that all outweighs the acne like crazy instead of working so hard to cover the acne. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I'll just do a really light coat of foundation just so that we can get a good idea of how the brushes are working. I won't do as much as I normally would. So I'll go in with the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation, and I'm going to use Alabaster today. And normally I would do a pump across the forehead, one on each cheek and one across the chin. So I'm going to go in with the F31 ColourPop brush. Let's get this party started. Do you guys keep these? And like they go on the brushes? I don't. So I think I will do a tiny half pump across the top, a little bit there and there, and a little pump. Oh, a little pump there. So that is just barely any makeup, in my opinion. For some people, this might be a lot. I have no idea if this is the right brush to be using, but it seemed good. And I really do want to use these brushes for this makeup look. Oh wow, that's actually quite a nice and soft brush. That actually works really well for foundation. Do you guys like applying foundation with a makeup brush? I know a lot of people do and a lot of people don't. I switch between a beauty blender and a makeup brush all the time because I find a makeup brush like doesn't suck up all the makeup and a beauty blender sometimes does. This is what I mean. It's not covering my acne. It's more so just evening out my skin tone. But it is giving me a little bit more of a canvas to work with. Now I'm just going to go in with some concealer to cover those dark circles. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Light. I really like this brush. I find it's quite nice. Stop looking at the viewfinder. And another tip I like is I don't really like to cover the tip of my nose with makeup anymore. The tip of my nose, the tip of everyone's nose, is very pory. And I don't like the way makeup looks on it. Like I find that makeup on the tip of the nose, like foundation and concealer, can really look gross on those big pores. Okay, so that is basically where I want to be. You can still see all my pimples and acne, but it's just evened out a little bit. I'm not too concerned about that. One thing I'm noticing is that I do need to apply a little bit more to my neck because I might have gone a little dark. I don't consider that coverage. I just consider that making sure your face matches your body. And your shirt. So now I'm going to go in and do my brows. And something I did notice about this collection is that the brow brush, or the angled skinny brush, which is E30, doesn't have a spoolie on the end. So that to me is a little bit of a downfall, but I'll probably just throw in one of my extra spoolies from another collection into the same pocket and just go with that. This isn't really a spoolie, I guess. This is like a brush, but I dropped it. That's the only thing I don't like. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade as usual. I'm not going to go too in-depth about the products I'm using unless they are something I haven't put in a video before. And the good thing about doing less coverage of foundation and whatnot is that I can kind of do a more natural brow too, because I kind of have been digging like the no makeup, and now I'm going to try using this little angle brush to add a little bit of color to that. So I'm just filling in any like gaps, and I'm using my Wild Child palette, and I'm just mixing a little bit of that and a little bit of that. But I find that's like a perfect shade. It looks a little crazy right now, but once I'm done my makeup, it all starts to go together. So this brush is nice. It's nice and angled. More coffee. I'm going to move on to the eye look, and I did not think this through. I have a lot of brushes here that I want to use for an eye look, so I'm going to do it. I'm using like a pile of eyeshadow palettes as my tripod stand, so I had to switch them out, but I'm going to be using At Forest Sight for this look today. This is the palette. This is the collab with Raw Beauty Christie that ColourPop did. The packaging, it's supposed to be inspired by the Pacific Northwest, where Erin and I have spent a ton of time, and it is beautiful. So this palette is special to me, and it was my first ColourPop palette. So I'm going to go in with the E22, and it is a fluffy brush, pretty basic. And I'm going to go in with Puffball, which is this yellowy, nice neutral color. And these are very pigmented, so I like to build up. I like to tap off a lot of the product and then just build up. Because as you can see, they give off a lot of pigment. Ooh, this is so cute. This is so springy already. I think I'll go with a yellow eye look for this video. Totally goes against the color of the brush set itself, which is like a stone white cool tone, but you know what? Oh, the camera doesn't really pick up how yellow it is. It picks up like a brown, but it's actually very yellow. It's almost like a honey color. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush that is also fluffy, and it is the ColourPop E12 brush. And the end looks like this. It's a lot more defined and small. And that's good because I'm going in with a very bright yellow. And I'm just going to coat the lid with that very yellow. Okay, that looks crazy right now, but I promise it's going to look cute. That's very yellow. Let's add more yellow, more. Yellow is pretty, so whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do a sparkly one on top, and I don't know what I want yet. You guys might think I'm insane, but I'm thinking I might do this evergreen sparkly shade over top. I'm gonna play it safe actually. I'm gonna go in with West Coast, which is that really sunny, sparkly color there. Packing that on the E26 brush. Okay, you guys literally can't tell what just happened, but it got cute. Can you guys even see? Can you even tell what just happened? It got really sparkly. Okay, whatever. That's cute. In person. Man, there's a lot of brushes here. I've only used 4 of them and 5 of them, and there's quite a bit left to use. Highlight, huh? What are you, wicked smart? So for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Complex Culture Good Lighting Highlighter, and I'm using the ColourPop E23 brush. Do I have to say ColourPop in front of every brush when I'm doing a brush collection? Probably not. Am I going to? Yes, I am. Oh. I mean, ooh, Whew. That is too much. That is too much. It's just too much. I'm going to have to dial that down a bit. I have dialed down the crazy amount of highlight. It still looks a little crazy, but it's probably fine. I don't know. So I'm going to go in with this brush. This is the F29, and it's just a nice fluffy brush. It's very heavy. It's like, feels like really good quality actually. So I'm going to use the NARS, and it is Laguna. And I got this for my birthday from Sephora, so thanks, Sephora. It looks kind of cute. All right, so that's nice and bronzy. I'm gonna put some on the forehead too, and under this jawline. Oh, we should probably do a nose bronze as well. These are my favorite kinds of brushes, and this is F33. Dip, 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 dip. Tap, tap, tap. Also, everyone watching is probably like, that was the worst nose contour ever. I don't do a nose contour. I just bronze the whole thing. I'm not worried about how snatched my nose is. I just want it to look like I see the sun once in a while. Okay, and I'm going to go back in again with another coat of lipstick using the same Charlotte Tilbury. Also, have you guys ever looked at these? This looks kind of gross, like close up, but also it has like little lips on it. I've used it a lot, so please don't judge the fact that it's like used, but that's pretty cute. Makes me feel very bougie. And now we're going to move on to doing mascara, even though I probably should have done mascara before doing the rest of my makeup, because that would make more sense. This is a very jumbled video, okay? But whatever. I'm going in with the Buxom Focus. There we go. The Buxom. I don't remember what this exact collection is called, but anyways, watch this. So I kind of roll the brush at the root. I don't know why I'm mansplaining how to do mascara. Of course you guys know how to do mascara. Oh, that's the first coat. Okay. And roll and brush. Because it makes my eyelashes look good. This is coat number 2. It's nice and natural. Okay, now I feel like that eye looks way better than that one. You ever just put like 3 coats on one eye and 2 on the other? There we go. Okay, so as you can see, that mascara is thebomb.com. I love it. And it's easy to remove at the end of the day too, which is a big thing for me. No complaints with this mascara. When I see myself from this angle, I want eyeliner. Let's do a little bit. I said that last time too. Famous last words. You do a little bit and then you're gonna look like Amy Winehouse. Rest in peace. I love Amy Winehouse. I'm not throwing shade. She is my favorite person. Just draw a little flick. And then just make sure it's like a gradual decline into your lash line. Okay, yeah, that was worth it. This eyeliner, oh, sorry guys, this is the Trestique eyeliner again. This is what I used last time in my last video. I am going to go in with the smudgy side of this eyeliner because I do want to make it a little more natural and less eyelinery. See how that's like a softer, you can't really tell, but it is softer looking. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I have no idea if this is a good idea, but we're going to try the cheek dew that I got from ColourPop, and we're going to try blending it out with a brush, even though it's a serum. But I did say I was reviewing brushes, so okay. Let's go in with that, and I have no idea how much to use, and the last liquid blush I used was the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty one, and everybody knows how that works. Well, everybody who's watched any YouTube videos about it, it is really pigmented, but we're about to find out. This could be a huge mistake. Let's do it. Oh no. Okay, so I have an issue. That removed any of the makeup I put underneath. It just straight up removed it. Luckily, I was able to blend it, but that's not what we want. It like literally just picked up anything I had put underneath it. Not a fan of that. So this is great to use maybe on its own, completely on its own with no makeup. But if you're putting it on top of makeup, no. That's fine. It is very rosy. I look like I just came back from the beach or something, which is really cute. But yeah, I don't love makeup that picks up other makeup because then it's like, well, then what did I even do that for? Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the makeup brushes. I've got no complaints. ColourPop does it again. Like the price of ColourPop and the quality is just why? Why would you buy makeup anywhere else? Except for Hourglass and Charlotte Tilbury. And the prices of ColourPop will make up for that, for my other makeup being more expensive, because the prices of ColourPop are to die for. So here's what we've got now. You can see I've used some brushes. They've got some color on them. I don't know why I put them back in here because I'm going to be washing them. I'm really happy with that. I think that the brushes worked really well. My natural skin is really obvious. Oh, what the? It's not, it doesn't look like I am wearing a bunch of makeup, but at the same time, it looks like I did put in some effort today. That's the end of that. So I'll just roll this baby up and go take it to the bathroom so that I can wash them now. Thanks for watching, you guys. Again, I really appreciate the fact that you guys have been watching these, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.